Welcome back, everybody, to the Trailer Trashers podcast lit. I'm Rob, and I'm joined by my friends. Say hi, friends.
Hello.
Hi, creaking
Hello.
door.
Hi, creaking door.
What the fuck? That was my door.
Okay. Tony just got Will's Taco Bell delivered.
All right. So that's Joe, Tony, Will, and creaking door are all on the podcast.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here to do a couple more trailers for you guys, and it's been a little while, and a lot of stuff has kind of hit the floor in the previous several weeks. When was the last time we did one of these?
A while back.
Feels like a very long time. All right, so let's just go into it. Those of you that have listened before kind of know the deal. We're going to pause the recording and watch a trailer for a movie that's upcoming, and then we're going to come on back here and discuss what we feel, first impressions, and all that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch the trailer for Hellboy, and I'm going to pause the recording right now. All right, welcome back.
We can't even get...
No, we had a taco interruption.
Want to do that again?
Do what?
Come back.
No.
Okay.
We do it live here. So that was Hellboy. First impressions. What do y'all think?
I'm down. Like,
okay.
Looks good to me.
All right. Tony?
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. It looks like it's going to be entertaining. I'm a little torn because I am a fan of both the comics and the original movies, and this is rather different than them.
See, I think the original, while I really liked Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, the first one was one of those movies that I thought was really close to being good, but wasn't. So I like to see that they gave it another chance, and I like that they got David Harbour. So yeah, I'll give it a try.
So I feel like here is where... go ahead.
Just, I want to give it a chance. And I don't even want to say it like that, because it looks like it should be a good movie, but I feel like this is going to be to that comic style movies what Thor Ragnarok was, which I know is an unpopular opinion, but wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, that was my thought, coming into the trailer hoping for good things, and I still think it'll be fun, but it just looks like they're like, all right, we're just going to do an MCU version of Hellboy, which is, in my recollection, I thought they had said they were going to do like a darker, grittier movie, like similar to the comics, and so the first time I saw the trailer, I was a bit taken aback because it's a lot of jokes packed in there. It's a lot of really bright colors and
a lot of jokes.
Well,
part of it was my expectations, so that's kind of difficult to rein in, but I'm intrigued and I'll definitely see it.
Yes, this is definitely where not knowing anything about the source material, I think, kind of helps. Because, Thor Ragnarok's one of my favorite of the Marvel movies. And I'm sure if I read Planet Hulk or something like that, I might have been upset. But it's kind of the same thing here, where I'm like, I don't know anything about Hellboy other than what I've seen in the movies. So
yeah,
I'm down.
I may be the big detractor here, because I didn't think it looked good or interesting. It might be fun, and David Harbour looks like he does a great job, but it just looked like a lot of really bad CGI to me.
You guys are really harsh on CGI, because that looked like that's acceptable for me. But then I remember us having the argument over Grand Moff Tarkin and all that. For me, it doesn't take much.
Well, that's the thing, is he's fighting those trolls or whatever they are, and they just look like somebody took the Snoke model and put some Warhammer clothes on it.
See, I'm not even harsh on that. For me, some of the problems are more with practical stuff. And again, it's more of a personal preference because I like the original movies and they had such a great cast that seemed to fit, at least in my mind, what those characters. So like I think David Harbour can do a great job, but I guess just because his face is enough on its own that I can tell he's a guy wearing a lot of makeup.
Yeah,
It's not Ron Perlman's fault that his face is square and block-like.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's his. I'm saying
He is
that worked
essentially
really
a
well for the
Minecraft character.
he is Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, if you've seen a lot of the drawings of Hellboy, that's very fitting for the character.
No, and that's fine. I just feel like they're going to rely too heavily on crappy CG, and there's not actually going to be any kind of a story in there.
That could be a problem, but I hope not. And from what I can tell, they are basing a lot on the comics. It's another one like the original series where they're doing like little bits from different comics. So I'm not entirely sure what the storyline's going to be, but it looks like it. If they follow it close enough, there should be still a good story in there.
I guess we shall see. So you want to?
It's worth checking out.
Yeah, I'll probably see it at some point eventually. I just, the first impression I get is that it's just going to be a big CG cheese fest. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like, and you and I, might have different ideas of all that, but like, I don't think it's going to be that CG cheese fest that I like Justice League was or something.
I hope not.
You mean all the leaves are brown and the sky is brown?
Wasn't the sky red in that one?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Point still stands that we're all in, gray tones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Hellboy is a tentative thumbs up from all of us, I guess. With me just being very cautious.
Yeah.
So
I think.
let's take a look at the next trailer, Men in Black International. Oh snap.
So the song you pick for your trailer is very important. And oh my god, that London Bridge is Falling Down song is fucking insipid. It definitely detracted from that trailer.
That's your takeaway, huh?
Honestly, that was better than I thought it was going to be trailer wise, but like, yeah, that song bothered me.
Yeah, I kind of just like lost interest halfway through the trailer. In what I was even watching,
I lost interest in that franchise after the first one. So.
Yeah, well, there's that too. I mean,
yeah.
So, show of hands, how many people in this group were clamoring for another Men in Black film?
Well, I wasn't clamoring for it, but I remember we did the MIB 3 episode a few months ago.
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Yeah, that movie was bad, and I think at the end of the podcast we were talking about like they could do a really good fourth one or another one. Maybe have Will Smith be the old vet guy, or just make it his.
So you're saying
kid or something.
You're saying this is our fault.
Yeah, we wished into it again.
Well, then I want my royalty check.
Yeah.
And I'm not like excited for it, but I'm kind of like glad it's happening because it seems like a movie that I'm excited to like stream at some point in the future. Like it'll be on Netflix, and I'll be like, oh, that I've not seen that. I'm excited to watch that. On some night or some afternoon when I don't have anything else going on.
Yeah, if I could throw it, I'm glad that we're moving away from just more of Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Well,
great as they were in the first one, we don't need to keep going back to that well.
And nobody wants to have to, nobody wants to have to Weekend at Bernie's Tommy Lee Jones around the set all day.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not like I wasn't like looking for them to keep this franchise going, but like if you're gonna try and revive a franchise, there's still more you could do with this, idea.
So is this a soft reboot or a full? I don't think it's a full reboot because it's obviously taking place in the same universe.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a reboot at all.
Murals.
Well,
there's like murals with J and K on it, so it's like.
Oh, are there?
Definitely in the universe.
Yeah.
I did not see them at all.
Yeah,
early in the beginning, she's talking about how she was looking around and found them, but they're the best kept secret. And you see, like, it's like paintings of like Jay the Roach and.
Oh, okay. I totally missed that. But you know, speaking of giant CGI
Yep.
dump fest, yeah, I mean,
But that's been Men in Black from the beginning. Though.
yeah. But, I mean, the
Yeah.
whole thing is like, oh, the Earth is in trouble again. Just like,
Tommy Lee Jones was sick of that shit in the first movie.
yeah. I don't
How
know.
much do you like? How much do you want to bet that Liam Neeson's in it for like 5 minutes?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
Beginning and end. If
They're
he even
battle
survives.
shipping him in this one.
Yeah, the Qui-Gon in his ass.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
My God,
He is.
Noble.
He is for sure. Whatever Kay's partner was in the first one, like he's going to be there for the
Mhm.
like first little mission during the credits, and then he's gone, either
Cool.
dead or
Shit.
retired.
Yeah.
Well, he'll still be there at the very end for like voiceover work when they're pulling away to show how tiny the universe is or whatever.
Mhm.
It may be voiceover work, but yeah, he's that's it for him. Like it's a day of filming, and he's out.
Which is, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of think like it'd be nice to have him in a role like this where he's being the mentor again and not just like the guy in Taken.
Yeah.
Like it'd be kind of cool to see him in kind of like a more like fun role. But yeah. Mhm.
As a fun mentor in something better than Star Wars pre.
I don't know what those are, but yeah. So I guess speaking of Thor Ragnarok too, you get Thor and what, Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Valkyrie, yeah.
So I mean that's interesting, I guess. So I mean overall, what are our thoughts like?
Oh,
Just
the
a sum-
franchise's track record has made it so I'm not seeing that in the theater unless everyone is like, holy crap, this movie's amazing. You really have to see it.
All right, so you're not seeing it in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Correct.
Yeah, that.
What?
Are you speaking?
But
I think he's trying to.
You've been robotized.
The creaking door. It's had its revenge.
Yeah.
yeah,
And the void
for
is
me,
claimed
this
Sony.
might.
This might what?
For me, this might be worth a free movie pass, but I'm not super excited about it. Jumping at the chance to see it.
This, I can tell you exactly what kind of movie this is for me. This is one of those movies that'll come up on my Netflix feed, and I'll be like, yeah, I could watch Men in Black, or I could just watch Mystery Science Theater for the 500,000th time. And I know what I'll end up doing, and I won't be watching Men in Black until the D20 of Fate deems that I must watch it.
Mhm.
I think that says a lot about your choices, right?
Yeah, so let's move right along to the briefest of glimpses of a movie, and check out the Ghostbusters 3 teaser trailer. All right, so we'll pause for about 15 seconds, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so that was the teaser for Ghostbusters 3.
Some bullshit.
Okay. All right. So Will out of the gate with some opinions. What's up, Will?
Oh, I mean, like, part of me, I feel like I've read some allegations of that guy, the director. So, are there even like real chances that this is happening?
So who's directing?
Ivan Reitman's son, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I mean,
What did you hear?
Just that he's, I don't know. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't be saying anything if it's not
He's
real.
15 years old, fresh out of grade school. He's whoa.
No. Is he slapped with a Me Too thing or something?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
I'll look at him.
Okay.
That's a
Are you guys
bummer.
excited? Are y'all excited?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll let everybody else speak first. But no.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's too late. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, what, like, one of the Ghostbusters is dead. Like, you're continuing on with a franchise that, like, the first movie is pretty much as close to a perfect movie as there is possible. The second movie is very flawed, but it's still acceptable.
Enjoyable.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, why are we even attempting to have a third movie? I mean, best case scenario, it will fail to piss on the legacy of the other two.
And that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, it's still trying to.
Just its
It's just best case
existence, pretty
scenario,
much.
it won't. Yeah, exactly.
If I could just say, I think that's the entire purpose for this movie, is to just be like, hey, you remember that time we tried to redo Ghostbusters? Forget that, because this screams fan service.
Well, that's the thing. Is this taking place in that same universe? Because wasn't that in the same universe as Ghostbusters?
Nope. No, that was a straight reboot.
No.
Was it really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought
most of the characters show up
as other
their
people.
characters.
Yeah, but I thought they referenced the. I never saw it, so I can't actually say.
No.
Okay, so just a straight reboot.
Yeah.
So now they're rebooting it again, sort of.
Well,
yeah.
I heard they were going back to the original universe, which, if that's the case, that's just a terrible idea.
Well, yeah, but what do you just gonna have Bill Murray's old ass dragging around? You're gonna have Dan Aykroyd just drinking his skull
Crystal
vodka.
Skull vodka.
And Ernie Hudson's just gonna be there I'm actually the only person with a lick of self-respect left here.
Well, here's the thing. It's way too early to tell, because like I said, hey, remember the old song? We got the old song. Remember Ecto 1? We got Ecto 1. The old sounds. There's nothing to this.
Yes,
and
that's called Ghostbusters 2.
Well, no, but unless it's actually Dan Aykroyd is going to be, start out living on a farm and revive this trailer has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's
hopefully they go with the original idea.
I would have been more excited if they lifted that off. It played all the Ghostbusters music, and then they lifted it off, but it was the Back to the Future DeLorean. I would have been okay. That's something that I, would think would happen.
Yeah. Here, Marty and Doc into the DeLorean go back in time and try to revive the Ghostbusters franchise.
That'd be amazing.
No, but I hope they kind of go what was originally talked about ages ago, where it's be there, I'm this guy in control of Ghostbusters, maybe Ernie, one of them, and I'm gonna sell it, sell the franchise off to somebody else. We're trying to branch out things. Here's the new group, and just take it from there. Bill to actually grace them with he could actually be dead in this one and have him show up as a ghost. That'd be great.
Wow, what?
Well, because he's
Rick Moranis still alive?
What's that? Yeah, Rick Moranis is still alive, but he
does not act anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Put him
he
in
would
there.
be
Retired. That's where.
He used to come into the Trader Joe's all worked up.
Really?
Yeah. Shit. Ask him if he wants to be.
Which Trader Joe's in Canada did you work in?
Saskatchewan.
I believe that was Swapper Jack's, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay. It was literally just a trading post.
No, but Bill Murray had said for a long time, part of the reason there wasn't a third one was he didn't want to be in it. He was kind of like Harrison Ford with Han Solo. He's like, I don't want to be in it. If I'm going to be in it, I want you to kill me off so I don't have to be in anymore. So, you know what? Have him show up as Ghost and just for a quick cameo or something. Be done with it.
Yeah, but then you just have the 2016 one. So
Not necessarily.
They've just painted themselves into a corner here, I think.
Yeah, but it's time to try something new. Let Ghostbusters stay where it is. Don't keep just fucking with it and making it worse.
I'm fine if they want to reboot it. If they want to bring in a whole new crew of Ghostbusters, just don't make them not funny comedians.
I would rather see somebody else's interpretation on a different group of people fighting ghosts in a different way, like
all those Discovery Channel.
Here's the
but
difference.
Something else.
Here's the difference between we don't know what's going to happen here, but here's the difference of what could make this good without being the 2016 version, which is write a damn script. Don't rely on a lot of improv that wasn't funny. Write a damn script.
Hangover 3 Ghostbusters.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Joe, as we will get to shortly in this list, we have given up on new ideas. Actually, all of this list shows that.
This
I
whole
think,
list
but-
is it's just
It's
sequels
all
and
sequels or reboots.
reboots. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah. There's no real. Speaking of awful ghosts that should be left alone to die, let's take a look at this Aladdin trailer, guys.
Well, can I say we rated Ghostbusters 3 as please stop?
Yes, that is
Okay.
that is fair.
That's fine.
All right.
All right, so let's check out Aladdin. All right, guys. So that was the Aladdin trailer.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I was like, I was like, about Hellboy. Then I'm like, I don't care about Men in Black. Then Ghostbusters, I was mildly annoyed. Now I'm mad.
Dude, the genie looks like annoying orange.
First off, okay, before we even get into the genie,
Yeah.
why? Why is this even a thing? I know we've said it before, but why? Like,
I've said that on I think every one of these trailer conversations.
exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'll give it 1+ that I'll immediately take away. The 1+ was like, at least they went with a damn Arabic cast, and like the characters were looking like what they should. And then you get to that goddamn genie, you're like, why the fuck is Will Smith here? And holy crap, it looks awful.
But Jasmine's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So here's
And
all
there's
right.
like
Let me give you the why as quickly as I can. It's a property they already have the license to. They already have the story all set, and they don't have to do anything with it. And then they can use this money to open Star Wars Land. That's why. I'm not saying it's a good why, but it's a why.
God damn it. Like,
Yeah, no. See, this is. I've
we
had a
went over
problem
this
with Disney.
Sorry, go ahead, Tony.
I've had a problem with Disney for a long time because first it was we're gonna come out with direct-to-video sequels for no goddamn reason, and now we're just gonna like redo the same fucking movie, but now it's live action, so
For
we're
no
gonna get you to
reason?
pay for the same shit.
quote unquote live action.
Well, yeah, quote on.
You need to
Live
check
action.
that squeaky door. I think you need to check your squeaky door, Tony, because I think that was the mouse coming to fucking end you.
I'm gonna buy you out, sucker.
Fuck, it's not like Disney makes bad new movies. Like,
Right,
just
but they're
give me a new movie. Like,
but they're
damn it.
paying for all those new movies with the money that
Yeah.
these generate. It's the
No,
it's the sad
Their new
reality of
movies
it. But
make a ton of money. Like,
Yeah, you say that though Disney doesn't have enough money to do this.
Yeah,
without
they
this is how they got all of it.
no,
Black
they got
Panther
out.
made
They
$1
got
billion.
out of. They got all of it by making great movies back in the day. At one time, like,
And then for a
They
long
got-
time after that, they made really bad ones, and they were almost bankrupt.
yeah, well, yeah, in the '90s, but everyone
not
made
the-
bad movies then. Like,
That's
They
true.
got money. They got the money by making not by reselling you The Lion King and Aladdin.
No, that's actually exactly how they did it, because they would, it's out of the vault, guys, and there's 30 sequels.
Well, yes, that bullshit is something they do as well.
Yeah, The
but,
Lion King
that's
made
not
the
what
money.
people want.
But not, I don't think it makes as much revenue as you think it does.
Maybe not now, but the point is, if you make other good movies that are original and some.
Tony, you're so angry your little robot heart is just gonna explode. I mean,
okay. Bottom line, whatever this pays for, I don't want it. It doesn't need
blood
to be
money.
there. Just exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
it is blood money. I agree with you there. I mean, it's.
Want me to talk to you about a little rumor that I heard?
I mean, sure.
If you can get it out.
I heard for what this might be, what this might finance, a live action version of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay. I don't care. I won't watch
Who
it.
the hell wants that?
Teenagers.
A bunch of goth kids.
Yeah.
I guarantee they don't.
I mean, the bottom line here is this movie is not for us. I don't know who it's for. Like, I could tell you who Frozen 2 is for, but I don't know who this is for. And judging by the public outcry of people angry about Will Smith's Genie, I don't think Disney realized who it was for either.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Last thought. Do you guys think that the Will Smith genie was not intended to be blue, and then there was a public outcry that he should be blue, and they went back and just CGI'd him blue?
I think so. That sounds about right. Because it looks terrible.
There is a probability of that, but I don't think the blue is the only problem. In that.
He looks...
The whole CGI...
Yeah.
He looks like...
It's like some kind of Frankenstein's monster.
Like they made a balloon of Genie and just pasted Will Smith's face on it, like, and didn't even like stretch his face out to match the size.
I will give them some, because thank God Will Smith is just kind of being Will Smith and not match Robin Williams.
I mean,
if I start seeing that shit,
that's in the exactly 0.3 seconds we've seen of him.
That's true. But
he's going to be singing all those songs.
Oh,
yeah, of
God
course.
Damn it!
Of course. But I mean,
that just occurred to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to be singing probably like a hip hop version of "Never Had a Friend Like Me."
He's gonna be doing like a getting Genie with it.
Wow, Wild West.
No.
God damn. Yeah.
No, don't. Okay, like
friend like me, big word.
Jasmine would be out that dress when she meet.
I don't want to get all social justice warrior-y here, but like, couldn't we have found some kind of Arabic actor to play the genie? Not just fucking Will Smith.
On my YouTube, there was a trailer I had to watch a bit of before the Aladdin trailer played, and it was a movie with The Rock, and I'm like, The Rock would have been a good genie.
Yeah, probably.
Better than Will Smith.
I don't know. I feel that's splitting hairs because he's a mystical being. I don't care what nationality.
I know, but it's like it's one of those ones where it's like you went that far as to actually cast the rest of it like to match the story. I don't know. It's just I would have rather they tried with that. Like it damn sure would have looked better than frickin' Blue Will Smith. I'll say that.
Joe, if they were trying, they wouldn't have just slapped a fresh coat of paint on Aladdin and tried to sell it to you again.
Yes. Yeah. Fair enough.
Well.
All right.
As I said before, best case scenario, this is just Aladdin again, and it's as good as Aladdin was then. I can't imagine anything being any good coming out.
No.
I've the argument of but no, you're Aladdin's.
Actually, after I finished watching it, my face looked quite a bit like the screen cap of the Pet Sematary trailer that we have up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so it's funny because my stance for all of these live action remakes for now up till now has been, all right, that's not my thing,
Yeah,
but if you
I don't
want
care, whatever.
I don't care. But this one, that angered me.
It is a little bit of a slap in the face.
That one touched a nerve, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
let's
let some of them go myself. I think Pete's Dragon was a fine idea, but we don't need Jungle Book's questionable. We certainly don't need Lion King. We don't need Aladdin. We don't need any of the others you're gonna do.
Let's
They're
start
keep making Sorry, they're going to keep making.
Oh yeah, they're going to keep going with it.
Especially the stuff like the Jungle Book, where the rights have run out, and literally everyone can make one. Like we've not seen the end of these shitty live action remakes.
Well, yeah, but that's what all of these are. It's just all public domain stuff that they have.
It's going to get fucking weird when they do the live action version of Robin Hood, doing a guy in CG fox face and whatever.
Fox face. All right. With that, let's start to wrap this up. We've got 2 more on the docket. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause and watch the Frozen 2 trailer. All right, guys. So that was the Frozen 2 trailer. First impressions.
At least it's new content.
Yeah.
They didn't just do a live action version of fucking Frozen.
I mean, in 20 years they will.
Yeah.
2030, there's going to be live action.
Fine. I'm just still mad about Aladdin. No, I mean, that plot had. I mean, there was absolutely nothing there of like what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I like the characters from Frozen. I like Frozen. I'd see another Frozen movie.
I like that they're like adults now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. They actually like age the characters up a little bit, and I don't know. It seems a lot like more serious
Yeah, I like it seems a bit, at least that first scene was so like dark and gritty looking.
Yeah, it sounded like a very Lord
yeah.
of the Rings vibe to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because they don't have any of the music written yet.
I mean, again, I don't know anything about the plot, but I was like, "You're a queen. Like, don't you have a boat?"
Well, I mean, isn't she? I don't know. Like,
Also, can't you make a boat out of ice?
well, apparently not,
I don't know.
because it seems to be like breaking with the motion of the waves.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know anything about that scene. So.
she has to learn bloodbending.
Yeah.
Before she
Yeah.
can really make a boat out of people.
Put some newspaper in that ice, make some pykrete, be way stronger.
There you go.
I can't tell squat of what this movie's supposed to be about, so
Yeah.
I can't speak much on that.
It's like I think they're afraid to fall or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fall was sneaking up on him.
It's Frozen 2, Enter the Great Pumpkin.
All right. I'll say, a relevant amount of time has passed since Frozen 1. It looks like it's new content. It's characters I like. I have no reason to distrust this, so I'm game. And, I was upset. I kind of didn't really get to see the Frozen phenomenon the first time around until like years after. So, I might even go to the theater to see this one.
Okay.
Wow.
Definitely not frickin' opening weekend. And,
No. Oh, no.
so I would go during the day when all the kids are in school, but,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
As long as
interested.
there's plenty of scenes with the Duke of Vesselton.
Duke of
Yeah.
Vesselton.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, again, it's a Disney sequel, so I'm a little wary, but I think it's worth.
All right. Can
You
Disney
didn't like Pocahontas 2, The New World?
Can Disney make a movie
The new batch.
of just all of the villains that Alan Tudyk has voiced have somehow crossed from different films together?
Sure.
So it'd be like
Sure they will.
Duke Wesselton and what's the guy Turbotastic,
King of
and
Candy.
King of Candy, yeah, and the fucking the weasel from the Zootopia.
And the chicken,
right.
the chicken from Moana.
Yeah, and then just the guy that was throwing around all the N-words in the Jackie Robinson movie.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
Okay. All right.
Just those five going on an adventure.
No, not doing
It's
the.
also with a baseball bat.
You're not doing the Rogue One robot too. You leave.
Hey,
Well, he wasn't a villain.
Ah,
God, I would pay to see that.
Wait. He's not in there because he wasn't a villain, but the chicken from Moana was?
yeah, because he screwed everything up.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That chicken messed everything up. All right, let's just move right on to the last one.
Yeah.
We're doing
All right.
Spider-Man: Far From Home. Let's just dive right in. All right, guys, that was Spider-Man: Far From Home. First impressions.
Yeah, it's a Marvel movie. We're all going to see it. Tony's not sure about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Let's move on. Done. Like,
I mean, I do appreciate that because I am late for dinner, but yeah. So is it just gonna be The Incredibles, basically? Like, Mysterio is Syndrome in this case. He's just creating all these things
Kinda.
to fight them off and look like a hero.
Yeah.
You're ruining the whole plot,
Sorry,
Rob. Come on,
sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Kinda did
talking to Joe a bit when we first signed on, and it's like I'm getting, and we might have talked about this with Captain Marvel, but I'm just like getting Marvel fatigue. It's like
Yeah,
you don't even have to release the goddamn trailer. Like I'm gonna go see it.
yeah. But honestly,
You just-
if they just keep
you just
playing
gave
that,
the whole movie.
if they just keep playing that song from the trailer, I'd be fine watching the trailers. Just play that Spider-Man
It's like
theme.
if you know anyone who knows any of the comics or the TV shows knows like that Mysterio is probably going to end up being the bad guy. Like, sorry if that's a spoiler, but it's just like
Yeah, Disney could save a lot on marketing if at the end of each movie they just show on the screen the release date for the next movie and then don't have
Seriously.
no trailers, no commercials, nothing. Just like, there you go. No marketing fees.
Well, you could I would say you don't even have to go that far. Like, if you want to have a little trailer, fine, but basically be like Ghostbusters 3. Like, oh, who's back? It's Spider-Man. There you are. It's May, whatever. Like,
Hi, everybody.
Don't
I'm
give us any
Spider-Man.
more.
My movie's coming out. Go see it. Thanks.
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
have to be
that's
that
it.
much. Just, Spider-Man's back. Coming this October or whatever, boom.
Just show the kid from Mac and Me just go off the cliff in the wheelchair. Then have Spider-Man pop up at the end and just go like, "Whoa, you fell! Sucks for you."
And everybody would
I'm
be
not
like,
even lying.
movie.
"Is that a
I'm not even
Deadpool
lying.
movie?"
What's that?
No, I'm not even lying. If they did that for the next Ant-Man movie, that would be
Yep.
amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If Paul Rudd talked them into doing that,
Uh,
it'd be fantastic.
so we're all on board for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take my money.
All right, well,
Yeah.
let's wrap it up then. So,
Yeah, I almost just wish I didn't watch it because it does give way too much away. That's about it.
yeah. Well, we got Captain Marvel coming out, then Endgame, then Spider-Man, then everything else.
Black Panther 2.
Yeah, all the things. So, that should be fun. Keep you busy. Keep you out of trouble. All right, well, that was our third trailer
Yeah, I think
episode?
so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So, yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to get a hold of us, you can find us at the4ampodcast.podbean.com, and you can email us at the4ampodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, that's it.
Follow my webcam at Little Wally Pop 69.
Oh, gross. All right, I'm gonna go take a shower. Thanks for listening,
Yeah,
everybody.
too. All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.